When asked about the best places in the world to go for tourism, Alabama might not quickly come to anyone's mind. That's if it does at all. However, what if we tell you that Alabama is actually one of the best places to visit in the world? Well, you'll find out why in this video. Alabama is located on the Gulf of Mexico and is also called Yellowhammer State, Cotton State, and Heart of Dixie. It is a must-visit state for every tourist seeking an all-around and perfect adventure. It has all you probably want as a tourist. From the natural attractions and sandy beaches at Mobile Bay, vibrant arts and rich culture and historic sites, to the monuments and so on. You'll discover some things in Alabama that will keep you going again and again. Alabama is significant for its history. There's just a lot to know about this beautiful state of the United States. Welcome to Travelmoji, your exclusive boarding pass to access the world. In today's video, we will take you on a virtual tour to Alabama, and together we will explore some of the top tourist attractions in Alabama. Dauphin Island. Dauphin Island is one place anyone seeking to have an unforgettable adventure with the best views ever should go. Dauphin Island is off the coast of Mobile and is set within the Gulf of Mexico's waters. It was named for the Dauphin of France, Louis XIV's great-grandson. Dauphin Island is known as the sunset capital of Alabama because of its spectacular sunset views. Another spectacular thing about Dauphin Island is that it offers the opportunity to watch rare birds flying about. There are several bird sanctuaries on the island, with the main one being Audubon Bird Sanctuary. If you really want to enjoy your visit to this island, we'd advise you to rent a bike so you can easily visit all the unique spots. Noccalula Falls Park. This park is named according the tragic romance legend of a lady named Noccalula, whose father wanted to marry a rich chief, but rather than being unhappy all her life, she chose to jump over the 90-foot fall on her wedding day. This makes the park a place you don't want to miss if you're visiting Alabama. There is a 9-foot tall statue of Noccalula at the falls, which tourists go to see. Another major attraction here, coupled with the stunning waterfalls, is the Botanical Garden, which features over 25,000 beautiful azalea plants. Sheeha State Park. If you are a great lover of adventure and you're seeking to explore a lot at once, then Sheeha State Park is where you want to be. It offers a lot of recreational opportunities and fun-filled experiences. All you can think of, name it. It is hiking, camping, RVing, ATVing, or just sightseeing. You're in for the best experience ever. Sheeha State Park, which opened in 1933, is the oldest operational park in Alabama and is home to the highest point in Alabama, Sheeha Mountain, which is a little over 2,400 feet high. It is located adjacent to Talladega National Forest, and it has many trails which give you access to gorgeous views of all the scenic spots in the park. Mobile. Mobile is a center of attraction for anyone seeking a vacation by the sea or is just interested in history. Mobile is a port city with a very rich past located at the head of Mobile Bay. Mobile is Alabama's only saltwater port and is the third largest city on the Gulf Coast. This city is popular for its vibrant culture, historic museums, art galleries, and stunning architecture. The major historic attractions in Mobile are the History of Mobile Museum, the Old City Hall, Fort Conde, and the Mobile Carnival Museum. Along the Mobile Bay is a town called Fairhope, known for fishing and many outdoor recreational activities like golf, tennis, and bicycling. USS Alabama Battleship Memorial Park. This memorial park is home to some of the iconic aircraft and battleships in America's history. It exhibits aircraft and ships on the shores of Mobile Bay. The major attraction here is the USS Alabama battleship, which was commissioned in 1942 and decommissioned after World War II. The battleship is also popularly called the Mighty A. Other attractions here are the USS Drum, a submarine also used during World War II, and a variety of aircraft, which includes the B-52 bomber, P-51 Mustang, A-12 Blackbird, and Skysweeper M51 anti-aircraft gun, missile, and many others. You can tour the parts of the Alabama battleship and the submarine. It's a place you'd love to visit. Fort Morgan. Fort Morgan is a historic site having a fort shaped like a star located in Mobile Bay. Some historians claim that it is one of the best architectural works yet. Its construction started in 1819 and was finished in 1834. It was built by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers on a large expanse of land, covering about 101 hectares. Fort Morgan used to be the United States' biggest permanent military base for 23 years, but it was abandoned in July 1944. You should visit Fort to have first-hand knowledge and experience of a part of the U.S. military's history. Orange Beach. When you hear about Orange Beach, what should come to your mind should be nothing else but resort. This place is one of the best places to visit in Alabama for water sports enthusiasts seeking to have an unforgettable experience yet. It's a resort city containing about 5,500 residents located on the Gulf Coast bordering Florida. This city offers a lot to tourists, including golfing, fishing, dolphin spotting, sightseeing, and many more. Even if you get tired of the water activities, you can go to a recreational center and play some basketball and tennis. You can even do what the locals do for entertainment, which is to visit the Orange Beach Islands. If you're really seeking to chill out, then this is the place for you. Huntsville Botanical Garden. Can about 308,000 annual visitors be wrong in their choice of visiting the same place for a vacation? We doubt it. This 112-acre botanical garden in Huntsville is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Alabama, and so can't be left out of the list. It features a butterfly house, the Children's Garden, which is the biggest seasonal butterfly house in the United States, and aquatic aquatic and wildflower gardens. Aside from the children's garden, tourists also love to go to the nature center, and if you're with kids, there are sections designed for them, which include the storybook garden, dinosaur garden, and space garden. Adults can also visit the biblical garden and central corridor, among others. It is open to everyone throughout the year. You might also want to attend the family festivals here. U.S. Space and Rocket Center. Near the Huntsville Botanical Garden is the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, a space museum founded in 1965. This is what makes Huntsville referred to as a rocket city. It is one of the largest space museums on the planet, and it houses all sorts of rockets, spacecraft, and artifacts. Tourists can learn about the history of space exploration and the evolution of spacecraft. This place is for any lover of space explorations, and you could with your kids. It's gonna be a great experience. The museum also offers some 3D simulators that allow you to have some partial experiences of what space travels are like. Birmingham Museum of Art. Birmingham Museum of Art, founded in 1951, is perhaps the largest art museum in southeastern part of the United States. It is the finest art museum in Alabama, and it's a must visit for every art lover. Even if you aren't much into art, you can still visit to appreciate the over 25,000 exhibits consisting of both permanent and temporary art collections. The museum features arts from different cultures including Africa, Asia, America, and Europe, and some others. It features paintings, sculptures, and even decorative arts. You'll also see the works of renowned artists like Carrie Hill and Hannah Elliott. Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Birmingham Civil Rights Institute is a center of research for culture and education dedicated to the purpose of providing people with an understanding of the struggle for civil rights in American history between the 1950s and the 1960s, the roles played by some significant people, and the hope for the future to treat people with equality. It was established in 1992, and in its first week of opening, it welcomed about 25,000 visitors. Since then, it has gone on to receive over 2 million visitors with an average of about 140,000 visitors yearly. This place connects people with America's history, and that's what makes it one of the top tourist attractions even in America. Birmingham Zoo. Birmingham has to be the place with most of the top attractions in Alabama. There's the Birmingham Zoo, which was founded in 1955 and houses about 800 animals, covering over 200 species. The zoo spans an area of 122 acres, enough space to welcome more than 470,000 visitors yearly. The things that majorly attract several tourists here are the Kangaroo Country, Predator Building, Flamingo Lagoon, Primate Building, and Alligator Swamp. If you love animals, or what you want to do is just to sightsee and take pictures, Birmingham Zoo has got you covered. Oh yeah, there's also the Schaefer Eye Center, Lorikeet Aviary. Pay a small fee and you can interact with the birds and even feed them as you will. McQueen Science Center. This museum, located in Birmingham, is a must visit for anyone, especially for families with kids and those who have an interest in science. It allows visitors to have a rich and practical learning experience through hands-on activities and explores topics cutting across different areas of science, ranging from natural sciences to the latest technology. One of the top attractions here is the aquarium, housing several species of marine and freshwater life. There's even an 80-foot fossil whale. Another top attraction is the IMAX Theater, where educational films and videos about science are displayed. You don't want to miss out on the experience. Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores is another top tourist attraction in Alabama. It is located on the Gulf of Mexico, and it's a good place for you if you are just particular about having fun. It offers a series of options to tourists like ocean fishing, golfing at 2 stand golf courses, dolphin spotting, and cruising on the Gulf. You can also take some fishing lessons led by the naturalists. At the Gulf State Park, there are recreational facilities like the volleyball and tennis courts, swimming pool, horseshoes, and so on to keep you busy, not the strenuous work type of busy anyway, but rather the fun type. If you love parties, you should visit in late April and you'll be stunned by the world's greatest beach party that takes place here. Montgomery. Montgomery is the capital of Alabama and is known for its very rich history. Montgomery features a lot of attractions including monuments, artifacts, and arts that talk about its historic past, like the Civil Rights Memorial, which commemorates the victims of the Civil Rights Movement, and the National Memorial for Peace and Justice, which commemorates the victims of racial injustice. The Dexter Parsonage Museum, the Rosa Parks Library and Museum that honors Rosa Parks, Freedom Rides Museum that honors the freedom riders who continued the movement that Parks began. There is a lot to see for lovers of history who want to learn about the evolution of civil rights in America. Alabama Wildlife Center. Alabama Wildlife Center is more like a hospital for wild birds. It was established in 1977 and it is the largest and oldest for wildlife rehabilitation, with the sole purpose of providing medical care and rehabilitate aid to native wild birds. Ever since it was established, more than 50,000 wild birds have been helped and more than 100 species with over 2,000 wild birds are cared for annually. You can go to see the different species of wild birds and how they are being cared for. You also get the chance to learn about wildlife preservation, since the center offers an educational program to teach people about native wild birds. One other cool thing about Alabama Wildlife Center is that it's a non-profit organization. Barber Vintage Motorsports Museum. Alabama really has something for everyone. This is for lovers of motorcycles. The Barber Vintage Motorsports Museum has the biggest collection of motorcycles in the world, about 1,400 motorcycles. You won't believe how this museum came to be. Let us briefly feed you on it. A former race car driver, George Barber, had 63 first place wins from racing Porsche, and his friend Dave Hooper who was a motorcycle enthusiast, advised him to focus on motorcycles instead, since there were a common collection of cars already existing. He listens and would go on to open the biggest motorsports museum ever. The collection spans over a century, ranging from the oldest and rarest models to more recent ones. You'd see models such as Harley Davidson, Indian, Honda, Showa, Cagiva, DSK. Not only motorcycles are exhibited here, but rare models of vehicles like Lotus are also displayed. The list goes on, but these are the few attractions no one visiting Alabama should ever miss. Anyway, if you're allowed to pick just one of these places to visit, which one would be your choice?